Come have some fun and watch some games. Time to get crazy. It's night and day. Yeah. Night and day, back again.
Yes, we are back. Back in the world of Life is Strange.
Oh yeah, muy strange. Will you be friends with your enemies? No, but we're gonna not encourage our enemies' deaths.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna be decent people and warn her about what's gonna happen. What she does with that information is up to her, but we're gonna be decent human beings. Here.
If she rushes to her own death because she doesn't believe anything that Max says, you would say anything to get under my skin. No.
Yeah, exactly. Like I could see her being kind of a pain about it, but I guess only one way to find out. Let's see what she says.
Victoria, listen to me. Your life is in serious danger. I know Nathan is your friend, but he is truly unstable and dangerous. He did drug Kate to that party so he could take her someplace dark.
What? Nice try, Max. But I don't believe you.
And we can rewind it to see both, but I can't see us.
That's true. Yeah, siding with that one.
Yeah. Kate want to die. And I think you're next.
Max, that is crazy. Nathan is like one of my best friends. Yes, he takes serious meds, but that's not his fault. His family treats him like a total freak just because he has little meltdowns.
They're not little anymore. They're deadly. I don't care if you hate me or not, but you have to believe me.
You could have been a major bitch to me when I got hit with that paint, and I deserved it.
Yay!
Max, I don't hate you. I actually think you're one of the coolest people at Blackwell. Weird, but cool. You just don't know it yet. Maybe I'm jealous because you don't give a shit what anybody thinks, and I do. To be honest,
you haven't seen our inner monologue.
He's not here, and I haven't seen him.
She's gonna be like, "Oh no, you're a loser."
And stick close to your friends tonight, okay?
I let you boss me around this one time. And I have other people I can go to for protection. Thanks for telling me this, Max. If what you said is true, then you be careful too.
I've got my own protection.
Text me if you need it.
I will. Thanks.
It was like, it's a little too much information. We're not that close yet.
Oh, is it not gonna let us rewind? Oh no, we can rewind it this time.
Okay.
Maybe there's hope yet for Victoria and me.
Oh, for the first time she's positive about what she says.
Yeah.
Instead of, oh, maybe I should go and change everything.
Wow.
So, should we even bother going to see the other side?
I don't think so,
that
to
son
be
of a
honest.
bitch is not here. Where are you, Nathan? I'd better get Chloe.
So?
I don't know. Because, we're definitely not going to go that
it's just
route.
a matter of seeing what they say.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Are we curious to see the dialogue they threw into this?
I guess. If you want to check it out, you can.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's just see. Max is just all like, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for not inviting me. I'm not invited. Bye.
Yeah.
Have a nice
exactly.
night. Oh, by the way, Nathan was looking for you earlier.
Yeah, by the way, you should go in this dark, alleyway. I think Nathan was waiting over there. He had some needle or something. I wasn't sure. It was dark.
The lame part about this is, she has no evidence here. This is where anybody, especially a photography student, would just be like, here is the binder.
Yeah.
Here are the photos I took of Rachel's binder.
It's like, I don't believe that Nathan would do that. Okay. And then slap, here's a binder. And then here's the other binder with your name on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you even have a clue what's going on at Blackwell?
Like, if she didn't bring the binder, she would have 20 photos of it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Like, have a photo of what's in, 3 of the binders, and then show a picture with just all the binders on it.
Right, yeah.
I'll just go with Nathan again, because we don't
And
have
that's the conservative way. But she's a photographer, so she could have, a photo of every page in every binder. A photo of the binders at different angles. A photo of you opening it so you know that it's not it's photoshopped.
Oh, yeah, right.
You should be happy. And I'm the only person here who cares what Nathan is
I would
going
like,
through.
if she's going this far to tell everyone what's going on,
I'm
like,
not perfect, okay?
Nathan's gonna
I'm a
hear about,
teenager at an art
like,
school.
her
Max,
saying
yeah.
all this, like, right as the party's going on, or right after the party. Like, I would just bring it. Like, bring the actual evidence to, like, the whole Vortex Club and everything. Like, but I guess they might not believe it, because, like, oh, where did you get these from? Who knows if you planted this or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, maybe they have justification there.
But there's no way she planted the stuff from Rachel, who was there before Mac was at the school.
Yeah, right.
She could
right,
have
that's
supposedly been the person who kidnapped Kate and planted all that.
Yeah.
But there's no way she could have, or any of those kids who were in the other
prior
minors.
to that.
Yeah.
Well, since we're going back
Yeah.
anyway, I'll try something different.
Sounds good.
You don't have to push people out of your way.
You don't
Except for Alyssa,
understand.
when she's close to
My
the bar.
parents
Yeah.
told me boundaries. I know how this art game has to be played. It's brutal.
No, it's art. You don't have to play their way. Mr. Jefferson doesn't talk that way, and he's famous.
On point, Max. Thanks for admitting again that I have some talent. Not that I think I always do.
I don't either,
I love that.
I don't either.
Hard to believe, but I don't
I
always
actually
make the best choices.
Can't do this at all.
Do you think it's like fate we're not
I
supposed to
had
be
zero
friends?
idea what I've been doing the whole time.
Uh,
Okay, well, we did.
no
Fine.
need.
Yeah, no.
Good.
Yeah.
real friends. I wouldn't want to fake.
I love that we're just swapping.
You're the faker, acting like you cared when I was covering
It's like,
that
thanks,
thing.
I do have some talent.
Think so?
You.
It wasn't Samuel.
You
Die in a hole, you mother.
You bitch.
In fact, we have a perfect hole for you in the
Yeah.
junkyard.
Yeah, exactly. Follow me, I know exactly where it's gonna be.
And that would have been bad. You're right, Victoria, for once.
You actually think you're better than me. No fucking way.
Guess I'll never be a member of the Vortex Club.
No, bitch, you won't.
Okay.
That's the perfect lead up.
Say, yeah.
Never mind. It was good talking to you, Victoria. As usual.
Eat a dick, Max. You're just jealous of me because I actually do the things you can't. I put my photographs out there while you hide behind your lame retro self.
At least tell me where Nathan is.
Why do you want to know?
Principal Wells wanted to see us tonight. It's no big
This
deal.
could be actually good if we get
Yeah.
information on
I
where
haven't
Nathan
even
is.
seen
Oh, never
you
mind.
tonight.
Oh.
Adios.
Au revoir.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that was pretty much like we thought.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Except with a little extra spice added in there.
yeah, with the dietary recommendations that Victoria was giving out.
But
Alright, so we'll rewind it. We'll do it the
Yeah.
right way.
Do our actual interaction and then go from there.
Yeah, baby! And then we'll see you guys after we've
Yes.
reconfirmed all of our choices, and we'll suddenly be wearing different clothes.
Exactly. Perfect.
Don't take that the wrong way. It's not weird. Don't make it weird.
Stop making it weird, you freaks.
I don't think we did sit in the chair. You can do it real fast. We're recording it now.
Yeah,
so
true.
If you have to move it, you have to move it.
Right. Okay, excuse me, you're kicking me out of the chair.
You're literally...
There we go.
Kate almost dead. Rachel dead. Enter the Vortex Club. Look at these entitled assholes. They
Huh.
don't give a shit about anybody. If that tornado came right now, I would just sit here and watch for a while.
Dang.
But I
Oh,
have
that's
to
a little
make sure
overdark.
Chloe doesn't go on her own rampage. I hate feeling this way. It's dark and angry.
Yeah, it's definitely not on brand for you, Max.
Yeah, really. This is, yeah, some of the darker you've seen from her, and she's been through a lot of crap too. So I guess it's all kind of coming to a head here.
Yeah.
I don't remember talking to her, but I'm sure we did.
Did we, though? Well, same thing as before. We
Yeah,
can
we'll
edit
throw
it,
it in
move
there.
it
Oh my
if we
god.
need to.
Max, seriously? What are you doing here?
Taylor, have you seen Nathan yet?
If I did, it's none of your business.
This is a VIP area, so you should get back to the beach.
Okay, so even after Max became popular, she is still treating Max like garbage because we actually called her out on treating Kate like garbage.
Yeah, right.
When she was trying to be friendly before.
Yeah,
Keep
exactly.
on dancing
Yeah.
for Victoria, Taylor. Stay away from Nathan.
Like, thanks for your concern.
You don't have to put like in front of that sentence.
It is realistic, though.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Nobody is looking out for her. Nobody learns at Blackwell.
Nobody knows Rachel is dead except for you, though, Max.
Yeah, that's true. And you're
Give
still
me a
failing
break.
to tell a lot of people.
Exactly.
Like that, any of that information.
Let's go,
Alright.
as the song says.
Yeah. Let's see.
Where are you, Nathan?
Better get Chloe.
Chloe, Nathan isn't here. Nobody has seen him tonight.
He's definitely not upstairs or in the locker.
What are you doing here, Jay?
Suddenly, Mr.
Maybe
Jefferson.
Yeah.
he's hiding in his dorm. Then let's bail.
Not only is he here, but he
Nathan
doesn't
can't
change
hide
his clothes.
Yeah, he only wears this one outfit.
Hey, Mr. Jefferson.
Are you both okay? You look like you're on a mission.
Is he covering for Nathan right now?
Looking
Interesting.
for Nathan.
Uh-huh. I didn't know you were pals with him. I haven't seen him since this afternoon. He seemed pretty upset. I think he's still quite upset over the whole Kate situation.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's talk later, Max. I have to announce the winner of the contest.
Oh, that's why he's here?
I do wish you would have entered. You have to build up that
Why
resume
would...
and portfolio,
Yeah.
but
That is a
I know
weird
you will.
reason to come to
I
a
hope so.
high school kid party.
Yeah.
I'm almost
Like,
gone.
they wouldn't...
Get the hell out of here, Max.
I mean, I guess since this is Prescott sponsored, they could do that.
Maybe,
Early
yeah.
announcement at the party of the winner.
True, yeah.
Because, yeah, you would think the school would not... They would have that done in a more, official form.
Yeah, exactly. Especially since it's an art school, this is like a huge deal for them, yeah.
Of the Everyday Heroes contest.
But, yeah, since it is sponsored, he is one of the people who
Before I do, I want to thank everybody who
invests
entered
in
their
the
photograph.
college.
And
Yeah,
everybody
They
right.
could get an
thought
early
about
announcement.
entering.
Not too unrealistic.
Now this is the most important step in being an artist. Sharing your work with the world.
Oh, man.
I wonder if we could have
represent
entered if we
Blackwell
took that,
and everything
retook
our
that
school
photo in
stands for.
chapter 1.
As far as I'm concerned,
That would be interesting,
you're all
yeah.
everyday heroes. The envelope, please. And the winner
we-
is...
I could see Max still winning this because of
Oh
what she
my.
did with Kate.
What
Yeah.
a shocker. Victoria Chase.
Oh my,
Why
what
did
a
he
shocker.
say that?
Yeah, really. That was the weirdest way to announce that. Oh my, what a shocker.
It's not like she's constantly top of Artland.
Right,
Incredible photography that brought me to Blackwell, and I hope I can live up to your name and fame. I also want to thank all the students for being so dedicated in their pursuit. And I'd like to dedicate this prize to Kate Marsh. She is the real everyday hero of Blackwell, and I can't wait for her to come back. Thank you. You suck, Victoria!
Victoria won.
That girl is like a spirit animal.
I can't believe she blackmailed
Says whatever the heck she wants.
I mean, there's a bunch of drunk people here. Yeah, exactly.
True.
Rachel is still dead, and I want Nathan's punk ass. Now. Me too.
Inhibitions are off.
Let's go
Yeah,
check out the
yeah, true.
dormitories.
So is
Yeah,
that dude's
people-
shirt.
I mean, they are at a pool. I guess
Yeah.
that makes sense, yeah. But I wonder if Victoria was... it seems like she was trying to be sincere, but I don't know. I don't think that was really that sincere.
No, the way that she
Nathan
acted.
just texted
Yeah.
me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done.
Shit.
So,
That text is
We have to
evidence.
go to the junkyard right now.
yeah, he said the
What
word.
an idiot.
He said the words evidence in a text message.
That insinuates he's going to do something.
Yeah, to destroy
Destroy
evidence.
evidence.
Yeah, which is in itself a crime. Oh my goodness.
Nathan Prescott. Writers, come on. I mean, the guy's unhinged, but that is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, exactly. At least have it coded so it's like, okay, if you knew, then it makes sense.
Or
It's
come
like-
from some account that isn't Nathan
Yeah.
with his face on it.
Yeah.
Stomping around.
Weird.
Right.
Because they've
Just
already had
got to use
Nathan's
your
dad
rewind fast if Nathan
text
twisted
Max
jokes.
and threaten her or
Yeah,
whatever.
true.
Why are you going alone? yes, Max could potentially do it.
Yeah, she can reverse, and Chloe has a gun. But Nathan could have hired whoever to come out here.
Yeah, this is so strange.
Oh, I'm in charge. Okay.
If they don't want to take... If Chloe doesn't want to call the cops before rushing to find Nathan at the party, that kind of makes sense, because she just found Rachel's body. She's 100% pure, raw emotion. And she has the element of surprise, so she wants to get Nathan. And he doesn't see it coming. She's just going to go there, shoot him. She doesn't care if everybody sees her.
Exactly, right, yeah.
But here, now she's walking straight into his trap.
Yeah,
Call the fucking cops.
Now at this point, like, you have everything you need. Like, like, you don't have to do that. I totally get Chloe is like, all right, Nathan's gonna pay no matter what, and I'm gonna be the one to do it.
Hey,
yeah,
I can't
exactly.
Focus if you're yelling, please.
I mean, to be fair, she was whispering.
I hope there's not stuff
yelling
that we should be trying to find out here, because it constantly tells me to keep up with her.
We need
But,
to hurry and get that motherfucker.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, well... Yeah, I guess it was timed.
Yeah.
She's digging for Rachel right away. See, this is where it's like...
She's still there.
And Nathan's
Don't look, Chloe.
Yeah, exactly. That's not necessarily what he meant. He might mean, like, he's gonna lure you here and shoot you or whatever.
No.
Yep. Exactly.
Rewind time! Or is that fast acting to acting?
Chloe.
Yep.
Oh.
It works
How?
quicker
What
than
the fuck?
Claritin. Oh, dang.
Oh no. Can't rewind.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that immediately, but it makes sense. Oof.
Okay, so now we need a photo, because we can undo bigger things.
Yeah, just go
later.
right back to that.
Yeah,
Unless...
she's not going to be able to do it. Oh,
Oh,
dang.
dang. Damn.
Is that season
I think,
finale
I
window
think
right
that's
there?
where
That
they're
must
going to
be,
end
right?
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh, I wonder where we could have gotten that photo of the moon through the cell.
Yeah, true.
You have a problem connecting with my server.
Okay.
Don't tell me you
Son
have
of a
problems.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Alright, so we'll go through this beautiful, beautiful questions here.
Yeah, really. Wow. That okay, yeah, I guess we'll go through these and then we'll talk about the ending at the end there.
A lot of cool stuff just transpired here. And we did see that Jefferson is...
He's definitely in on this, if not
the
main,
actual,
Yeah, the main antagonist in all this,
Yeah, it's either... Because we know that stuff has been going on longer than Nathan was involved, because we saw the timeline.
Yeah.
So it's probably been Jefferson the whole time as the main big mastermind guy, or he's been... It's either that, or he's on Daddy Prescott's leash.
Yes.
And he's bringing them things as part of their great destiny, and this... Nathan isn't the first one in their family that's into, like, weird torture victims and killing people.
Right.
Those are the two choices. It's either Jefferson's the ringleader, or Prescott family craziness is the ringleader.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it could seem that, like, that could be what's driving Nathan to be so, like, psychotic, is knowing what his family does and having to do that even though he doesn't want to do that, that kind of thing. Or, yeah, maybe there's something else going on along that, the realm of that possibility. But, yeah, Jefferson is definitely, and is more than willing to kill multiple people, it seems like, and that could definitely be his folders that are down there. And, those are all of his previous victims. It could have definitely been. So, yeah, that is quite the cliffhanger to, like, just leave it off of, which is pretty cool. I'm curious to see how they're going to wrap it all together. But it definitely seems like, Prescott family and Jefferson have some kind of cahoots there. For the bigger picture. But yeah.
I honestly would have liked this more, again, if they didn't let you say anything negative about Jefferson in that chapter 2 or whatever it was segment in the principal's office, because then it just looks like, oh, it's David or Nathan, and they don't enter. Like, that made us instantly think that, oh, maybe Jefferson is the big final villain.
Yeah, right.
And it's like we wouldn't have seen that connection necessarily. Definitely not that early.
No, definitely not. Yeah.
So that kind of a little bit took the wind out of the sails of this surprise ending.
Right.
Because we did anticipate that well earlier.
Yeah, exactly. I expected to see Nathan at the tail end of this, and then how Jefferson ties in at the very end. Not like Jefferson actually getting his hands dirty right now. So the timing of this was interesting. Like, it was cool to see him like actually pulling the trigger and doing that kind of stuff. Like, he's actually getting his hands dirty on this. But I was just anticipating him working his way into this, like the plot in a different way. So it was slightly like, I kind of saw it coming. I just didn't see it happening like this, I guess. But it still is pretty cool to see the like unraveling of this whole thing as it goes. But I'm curious how Max is going to get out of this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we can still unfortunately have super happy ending with low stakes because of that photo thing that they showed before.
Potentially, yeah.
So we can at least save Chloe. Who knows? Maybe even Rachel if we go back far enough.
Yeah, maybe.
Realistically, if she wasn't so freaking short-sighted, we should be going back to find multiple options to save William and Chloe. But we talked about being upset with that earlier.
Right.
So
yeah, exactly.
All right, let's go through our choices, sir.
Yes, indeed.
The Dark Room. I'm surprised it's that close, actually. 67-33. I would have thought it would have been more people actually accepting Chloe's request.
Right.
So we were in the minority, as we thought, but thought it would be slightly more, or slightly less diversive.
Yeah, I definitely, like, I guess that's definitely one of the biggest choices to make in this game. So I'm kind of surprised that people kind of went 67-33 on this. I thought a lot of people would have done the accept Chloe's request, because it's pretty obvious you're going to go back to the other timeline, so to speak, at some point. But yeah, I don't think a lot of people were as decisive as we were on that front. But yeah, it's a hard choice to make. But I see why people went the accept route on that. And then you let Warren beat up Nathan 45%, and you stop Warren from beating up Nathan.
Yeah, this is one of the closest splits we've seen.
Wow, yeah.
Still think that stopping him is the best, but that was still from our usual perspective of going for the long game and seeing what would be the greater good for everyone involved later. We'll see. There was a super small callback to it, again, like basically a quick text from Warren, because Warren doesn't get major screen time. But we'll see if the major benefit that we anticipate or hope for will actually happen in Chapter 5 or not, and if this is just more of a self-contained thing.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's basically like, did Warren get revenge? Yes or no? And then, like, that's
Yeah, exactly. If that's all it is, then let him beat up Warren.
Yeah, really.
We're trying to make sure Warren's got a gun on him, and there's evidence, but our team refuses to call the cops, so our planning is fucking going down to waste.
Yeah, that's so true. If we were doing what we wanted, like, well, I guess Nathan would be in jail, not Jefferson, because we got enough on Nathan, but not enough on Jefferson. It seems like, anyway. But based on that, if Nathan gets if Nathan gets interrogated, he's giving up anybody else. I don't think he's going to be hard pressed on that. But anyway, So for our interaction with Frank, Chloe killed Frank 6%. So we did get to that point at some point, but people just never reversed from that, I guess.
If they felt they were fine with that, or in the end, like, Frank deserved it, or like Frank is too much of a threat, or whatever reason, some of them just stuck with that. Yeah,
exactly. And then you can wound Frank at 18%. Didn't realize that was an option, but no one got hurt. 76%. That makes the most sense with rewind power. Do the best option available. But okay, for Victoria believed her warning 67%. So majority of people seems like they get Victoria on their side throughout the game. the Victoria didn't believe your warning, so that's interesting if you don't side with Victoria that often. Even if you do try to do that now, she's not going to believe you. Makes sense.
Yeah, if you're purely an antagonistic relationship, you're dumping paint on somebody's face, then that person's not going to suddenly be your best friend.
Exactly. Yeah. So that 19%, and then you didn't warn Victoria, like 14%.
Aha!
Yeah.
As predicted, higher people not warning Victoria and giving her the death sentence. More people are willing to kill Victoria than they're willing to kill the random dog.
Yeah. That is
commentary on humanity in general.
That is so true. Oh man.
Or at least in a lot of countries in the world where dogs are seen as pets. There are other countries in the world where dogs are food.
Yeah, true.
Or dogs are seen as whatever.
Just a pests or whatever.
Yeah, pests, vermin.
Yeah. But yeah, right now it definitely seems like Victoria's losing very handily to a random dog that you barely get to interact with.
Pompadour.
Yeah, exactly. Was it? It was next.
I think it's
right?
next. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Awesome.
Save the Blue Jay.
39%.
It's probably because people didn't see it. Like we didn't see the one in the living room. Other people didn't see the one in the upstairs or whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. True. It's just if you're navigating around, it's easy to do that. But yeah, that makes sense. 8% disturb the bird's nest.
That's where you move the plank away.
Right.
And we put it back to make it safe and all that.
Right. Yeah. I'm curious if that's going to have anything to do with anything later or not. But okay.
David had a specific code that was available to find. Like we looked around and guessed it from finding his own paraphernalia, his keepsakes.
Right.
Apparently you could just straight up find the actual code.
Wow, okay, that's interesting.
I wonder if it's just written on the back of the laptop.
Yeah, right.
I doubt it. Again, he is Security Joe, so...
Yeah, right. But, I mean, that's a toss-up. So it's almost 50-50, which is... it makes it seem like, it wasn't that difficult.
But we looked everywhere.
Yeah, I thought we looked
We canvassed that garage.
Yeah,
with a fine-tooth canvas.
Yeah. Fine-tooth canvas. So I guess, just randomly missed that one, unfortunately. Kate helped you find Nathan's room, 65%. Kate didn't. I wonder if that 35% is...
Kate's dead?
Yeah, Kate's not around anymore, so good luck on that.
That's weird, because when we did save Kate, I didn't think the split for saving and having Kate be dead was 65-35.
Yeah, right. I thought a majority of people saved Kate or something like that. But, that is interesting. I wonder if there's a way where you save Kate and she doesn't help you. Like, you don't interact with her positively in the hospital.
Oh, yeah, maybe the hospital,
like
yeah.
So,
like garbage in the hospital.
Yeah, just suddenly 180 and just be like, no, I'm not friends with people that are in the hospital. Right? All right, you motivated Daniel to attend the Vortex Club party. Or Danielle, sorry.
No, it's Daniel. That's the...
Oh, yeah, Daniel.
We are his new muse, but we're not as good as Rachel.
Right, okay. Yeah, you're right.
You did not motivate
him. Yeah, 71%. I mean, yeah.
Why would you... Yeah.
Why would you send him over there? I don't know. And why he would interact with you in that way to trust you to get invited to a Vortex Club party.
Yeah, I mean, it is weird that there were quite a few of the unpopular kids, non-Vortex people at the Vortex party anyway. Mm-hmm. So apparently everyone's invited, even if you're not.
Yeah, exactly.
Only the VIP section is where they have any more serious restrictions.
Right.
All right, so Warren left a message on his slate. Sure, we did.
We didn't leave any messages on his.
We did not. Yeah, because the message was more like, hey, you're cute or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It was like
you're periodic table.
Yeah, you are a QT or whatever. So, I mean, again, the whole romantic thing with Warren, obviously, Max isn't into it like that. So we're not going to keep just yanking that chain.
Yeah, it's strange. Like, you can create it so that she is.
Yeah.
But we did go back and check the earlier journal entries where she definitely said that she wasn't. It was a friend experience. But yeah, it's one of those scenarios where it's one of these games where you can build romance, but there's so much going on. So it's weird for Max to have a relationship with either Warren or Chloe while she's literally in the middle of a whole bunch of life and death experiences, and the world itself may be in jeopardy now.
Right.
Like,
right. Yeah.
she's, she just had Chloe die in her arms, depending on what choices you've made at the beginning of this chapter.
Right.
So it's just, it doesn't necessarily seem. It's one of those things where in real life it's like, give it a minute.
Yeah, exactly. We have like maybe next month we can talk about this when life isn't crazy. But as of right now, yeah, I'm literally on the verge of death every time I go outside right now. Like,
this is not like she just immediately, she was crying her heart out, and then she's like, let me check out your Tinder profile. Like, this isn't that.
Oh man, yeah. So I don't get the whole back and forth that the game developers are trying to integrate of like, oh, maybe she's into it, maybe she is like even when you're not making the choice, she's not doing the outright no every time. So like, so I guess they're trying to keep it ambiguous just in case the player's really leaning hard that way. But it's just like you got to work very hard to get Max in a relationship with Warren. So I don't know. But yeah, we followed Max's like direction from the beginning. It was just like, nah, this is friends, and we're cool with that. And you can in fact like go out on a date with other people, and that would be great for you. Yeah,
the other girl's super into you.
Yeah.
You checked out an alternate timeline. You guys are great together.
Yeah, exactly.
It seems wonderful.
You guys seem happy. There you go.
Yeah, it seems a little bit forced. But you can do it, and it's not like it's completely unnatural for Max to date him.
Yeah, right.
Like, there's enough potential chemistry there for that to work too. Potentially with her and Chloe too. It's just like, if you're in the middle of a war or soldiers or whatever, then if lives are on the line, your life is on the line. Like, how many people has she saved during this playthrough?
Yeah, right.
And just one would be a traumatic experience where you would... Anyway, it just seems like we've seen other games like that before too, where like some of the horror games we've played, they're like, oh, would you like to have a relationship? Well, in these 2 scenes, you need to immediately devote yourself to this person. Yeah. Because the rest of this thing is like devoted to a cast of, 6 other people. Plus, it gets into the horror element soon where it's a lot of life and death.
Right.
So it's just, there's a lot of times when, if you're about to die, I mean, you might do something in the heat of passion or whatever.
Right.
But it's not like the best time for figuring out your feelings for long-term commitments, It's survive first. Anyway.
We figured out Nathan's PIN code. Now 49% figured out his PIN code.
You can...
Yeah, you can guess his PIN code correctly, I guess, and then...
Wait, we didn't figure it out.
No, we didn't. We unlocked it through the, SIM passcode or whatever.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So...
we could have messed around with that board of clues for, 200 years or whatever.
Right, exactly. At some point, we were just, get in however we can get in there.
Yeah.
So just move on after that. It's 50-50. Makes sense.
Especially that was around the time of barn crashing.
True.
So
true.
Yeah, anytime we experience technical difficulties, our patience for decision making goes way down.
Out the window. All right, and you helped Alyssa again. A hearty 73% helped Alyssa, as opposed to 27 that did not.
Yes, people's patience has not run out quite yet for Alyssa.
Yeah, I mean, it's a simple thing, but why Alyssa keeps getting into these shenanigans, I will never understand.
It's always water, too, so she must have drowned in another life.
Maybe, yeah.
Final destination water is still trying to get her back for escaping.
No matter what happens, It's either water... It's either she drowned in a past life or she was, a quarterback and something went terribly wrong.
The football.
The football, yeah.
Footballs.
Yeah.
She liked to play the footballers. Do you want to play the games with the footballers with me, Alisas? You want to play the footballers games? I don't know what's happening.
I don't know if that's a European club or something like that playing soccer or
no, it's footballs.
It's
Only
footballs.
you Americans will call it the soccers because it's obviously. I mean, realistically, it should be football. It's the game you play with your goddamn feet.
Yeah, right.
American football has little to do with feet.
Yeah, in fact, there's literally one person that kicks the ball on a team
Right.
with their foot. Everything
kicker.
else, yeah, exactly. Everyone else is just doing is passing all with your hands and running. Like, that's it.
You can get kicked in a weird fumble, loose ball scenario, but that's not how the game is played.
Specifically when that happens.
Yeah, call that soccer.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
Or call it sock him. Sock him.
Sock and bopper.
Sock and bopper.
Yeah. Well,
I guess that would be harder to sell.
That would be, yeah, exactly. Today on Monday Night Sock and Boppers.
That sounds good, actually.
That sounds good. Sounds like a deal you get out of a restaurant.
Then again, so does Monday Night Football.
Yeah. All right.
Tune in Thursday and Friday and Thursday and Sunday and 1 for Monday Night Football.
Oh man. Oh wow. Yeah. So we are at the very tail end here, polarized. Yes. So you can see the Twister off in the distance. Seems like well, obviously it seems like Chloe's still around.
Yeah, that would be nice. A little bit less spoilery and have more impact at the end of episode 4 if we didn't see this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, really. Like, just have this just be Max sitting and watching that.
Yeah.
Or something. But
you're undercutting your own freaking fake drama here.
Exactly.
She died on screen and everything. You could add a certain amount of people believing she was dead.
Yeah, right. I wonder if this, like, when this originally released, was it all episodes at once, or was it...
no, it was one at a time, just like Walking Dead, yeah.
Okay, so I guess, at this release, after,
I wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, episode 4, everyone's like, oh my god. And then when you come to this, it's just, oh, well, never mind, then she's alive. But, yeah, I guess we'll see just how far Max has to go to save Rachel, or save Chloe.
Yeah.
And get to the very bottom of this, or if it's going to be super simple. But as soon as we hop into episode 5, she's like, boom, right back to where we started.
Yeah. Hopefully. Well, the beginning of episode 4, we had alternate reality land for a little while before jumping back. But anyway, well, let's dive into our thoughts on this one real quick before we end.
Yep.
The Jefferson thing, a little bit undercut because we saw it coming, and the Chloe dead thing, definitely undercut because she's already died in this playthrough. So... even though they show you Max can't control her time temporarily, we've seen the photograph foreshadowing power, and there's no way that we're buying that Chloe's dead, so definitely undercut the emotion from that scene. It was still a cool ending because it shows Jefferson there looming over, and now somebody with some actual intelligence who's capable of being a threat is now an antagonist for the first time in the game. Because we got Nathan, who's dangerous but unhinged and can be outwitted, and you've got Frank, more of the same. Then, somebody who is potentially someone who could actually take out even a super-powered Max would be someone who could outwit her or incapacitate her, i.e. Jefferson or whatever the dad Prescott's name was.
Sean Prescott.
Sean, yes.
Yeah.
Sean and Bowie.
Yeah, Sean and boy, Prescott boy. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like...
Sean I.E.
Yeah. So, I totally agree. Like, I didn't see Chloe just getting straight, like, domed, like, at the end of the last episode. I thought it was just going to be them getting, like, sedated or kidnapped or something like that. So I didn't expect that level that they were going to take it to. So I commend them on that for sure. Like, just ramping it up to 1,000% there. And also, the Jefferson thing, like, it is nice to see him into the fold now, because we always suspected that ever since episode 2. And it's like, okay, that makes total sense as to how he could be the villain. It's just, I am more excited to see, now that they introduced in episode 4, if in episode 5 they're going to, like, break down everything that has been going on, like, in detail, or if it's just going to be kind of in passing explanation or that kind of thing. So I'm hoping they break it down in its entirety, because it seems like this is an intricate thing, like plots that are being done here. If the police haven't figured this out for a long time, because this has been going on for a long time, or if we can see, like, Sean Prescott has the cops in his pocket.
Yes, we've already seen that foreshadowing where the super small-faced guy was on the tape or whatnot.
Yeah,
we could have even cops who are a lot more corrupt than him be willingly helping.
Yeah, exactly. Just to see how big the organization is, or the like plotting is on that front. But yeah, in terms of this episode, like it was unfortunately a lot of the major stuff we did see coming along the way. They executed a couple things I think better than what I was anticipating, but still, like, yeah, at the very end of it, I think we knew kind of it was coming to this point in the road. It was ultimately a very good. It was a good episode. I think it just. I wish they kind of pulled the rug out from under you a little bit more, or like kind of set up some bigger stuff along the way. But yeah, still had fun while going through it.
I mean, depending on your personal experience, some people might not have seen or anticipated things coming as much as we did.
Yeah, right.
Again, if they hadn't dropped that thing in chapter 2 in the or maybe it was chapter 3, whenever it was in the post Kate.
Yes, right.
Conversation in the principal's office. If they didn't let you say, "Hey, it's Jefferson," we wouldn't have been looking that direction nearly as early.
Yeah.
So, in any case, the other thing that was this episode overall, I thought was great because there was more serious content and less let's party for no reason content.
Right.
While I didn't like that they were flip-flopping on Chloe in the past over, Rachel could be freaking in mortal danger and still let's freaking take some time to party and get to know each other and eat at a diner and smoke out and mess with your powers and break into the pool. Like, constant stuff thrown in there that is completely antithetical with the idea of you have to save your friend ASAP.
Yeah, right.
You now have someone who can help you do that more than ever before. Especially, I mean, she seemed like she was in a relationship with Rachel Amber, and she loved her.
Right.
So, like, that drive wasn't consistent. But here it was in this chapter it was like, let's get to work. Let's freaking do serious things. Let's find her. They were researching the whole time. We brought Chloe back. It started on that high of, oh damn, they went to the extremely dark places.
Exactly.
So this chapter has been really good. I thought the thing dragging it down the most, I guess, would be not that we saw the stuff coming, because it was still, that stuff was foreshadowed and well told. It was that the end, it makes no sense for them not to get help or call the cops.
Yeah, right.
Max can't be a tag-along about everything. She can be a tag-along, for a lot of things and go with the idea of, I'll bail her out, nothing can stop me. But, she can't do that with everything at all times, and she knows that. She's painfully aware of that because she's been in scenarios where she hasn't been able to generate a happy ending out of it.
Right, yeah.
So she should be, still... Let's get the cops involved, or at least have that conversation where Chloe shoots it down.
Exactly.
No, they're all on the take. We gotta go now. Boom. You've dealt with it.
Yeah.
Bring it up and have a reason, and then go forward. As opposed to you don't do it. It just makes no sense, and you're walking straight into an obvious trap.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Or even if you don't want to go to the cops, there are other people on your side in this. I think.
Frank.
Yeah, exactly. Now you have a common enemy.
Show Frank what you found on Rachel, and Frank's with you.
Exactly. Frank is 100% on your side. We left on good terms with Frank. And now Rachel, which is apparently the love of his life, it seems like.
Right.
So now, he's on your side. Warren's obviously on your side. I think at the very end, Warren was drunk, so he's not going to be a lot of help. But at least, at least just have something. Have a plan built out that when you this is a trap. If you don't hear from me by this point, all of this stuff is getting leaked by either Frank, or we have a dead man switch, or have some kind of plan when you're rushing. And I get Chloe is now seeing red, and no matter what happens, we have to go kill Nathan because he deserves it. It's she didn't really try talking her down. She just was let's go kill him, but let's do it in a smart way, or let's do this in a better way than what you're anticipating or what you're thinking about doing. But that still yields this result. You need a bigger plan than just revenge.
Right, and if Chloe's seeing red, that covers it through the party. That's fine, because again, that's where Chloe's doing stuff on her terms, and Max is trying to rush and keep up with her. Chloe's not even in sight anymore.
Yeah, right.
No, I guess Max could still... That isn't even an excuse, because Max can rewind and make her be in sight. Yeah. Say, you're not leaving this room. Believe me, you've tried 207 times.
Exactly. Yeah, just go to where the truck is parked, rewind. Truck is going to be right there when when you rewind it.
But even if you say, okay, Chloe's seeing red, Max can't stop her at the party. After the party, where you're walking into an obvious trap, that's where Max needs to finally put her foot down. That's where you can have a plan. Because then it's been an hour or 5 hours, whatever. Chloe can calm down. She's obviously not going to be over it, but she can at least listen to a certain amount of reason, and Max can force that to happen with her power. And at least have the conversation about the cops. If they do that, if she doesn't want to get Frank because they just didn't think of it because Frank has been an antagonist enemy for the last 10 days. Fine.
Right.
You don't have to mention Frank. Warren's drunk, like you said, and Chloe can be. We have to do this now, but at least have the 30-second talk about the cops or the authorities. Then, to me, that makes a huge difference.
Right.
But anyway, overall, it's been a great episode. And now the last episode, so much stuff has to get taken care of. The giant vortex of death and destruction. Nathan, Sean, Jefferson. There's not going to be time to go breaking into pools.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be pedal to the metal, gas on the floor at this point, because there's, like you said, a lot to cover. There's all the freaky, weird stuff that's happening in Arcadia Bay. There's the tornado that, has been foreshadowed, and, like you said, all the ins and outs of the plotting and, this kind of evil stuff that's been happening in the background. I'm curious to see, if it's just going to be all gas, no brakes on this one. And that's going to be a lot of fun to see the story unfold. So I'm really, really excited to see how they're going to break it down in the next one.
Yeah, finally we get to go, like you said, pedal to the metal. Yep. No more time for little side affairs.
Yeah,
everything should be hard-hitting story from here on out.
Yeah,
we get to the beginning, it's just what do you want to name your next plant?
Yeah. Yeah. It just starts the whole thing all over again. That would be a wild. You're stuck in this infinite loop of whenever Max dies, she wakes up in the classroom.
Yeah, that was my theory. She did some sort of time thing. That the tornado wasn't a dream; it was actual death, and she looped herself back.
Right, yeah.
But anyways, we will find out next time, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, indeed. We'll see you guys in the next episode for more Life is Strange, episode 5, Polarized.
Yeah, getting to the home stretch, baby.
Yes,
see you guys next time.
Yes, indeed. See you guys in the next one.
Raggle.
Raggly boy.
Or girl.
Yeah.
Raggly Ann and Andy.
Or raggle any way you want.
Raggle them if you got them.
And if Victoria is completely unable to help.
Yeah. That's her secret.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again.
That's her secret.
This is the only way.
Utterly, she's a waste of human life.